rooftop glitter like sugar cookies, and every window shimmer with warm lights. Christmas was just a few days away. People were busy rushing to decorate their home, buying new ornaments, lights, ribbons, and wrapping papers. But in a little house at the end of Evergreen Lane lived a girl named Mila who believed something very different. Mila believed that Christmas was not about buying things, it was about giving things a second life. You see, Mila's family did not have a lot of money, but they had creativity, kindness, and imagination. And that was more magical than anything money could buy. One cold evening, Mila walked into the living room and saw her mother looking worried. The Christmas tree stood quietly in the corner, tall, green, beautiful, but empty. No ornaments, no garlands, nothing. Mila said, "Mama, why does our tree look sad this year?" Her mother smiled softly. Mom, Mom said, "We could not buy decoration this year, dear, but maybe we can make something instead." Mila's eyes sparkled. "Mila, make them like with our own hands?" Her mother nodded. The fireplace crackled, the room felt warmer, the idea was born. The next morning, Mila put on her red scarf and rushed outside. She knocked on every neighbor's door. "Mila, do you have anything old? Something you don't use anymore?" Buttons, paper, bottle, caps, ribbons, newspaper, anything. At first, the neighbors were confused, but then a smile began to appear. Her grandmother gave the old lace ribbons. A carpenter gave her wood scraps. A child gave her broken crayons. Something gave her old jars, cardboard boxes, and pine cones. Mila returned home with bags full of what others called trash, but to her, they were treasures waiting to shine. Mila and her mother sat on the floor together. They turned newspaper into beautiful folded stars. They made garlands from scraps fabric. They printed pine cones with old nail polish to make them sparkle. They filled glass jars and tiny lights to make glowing lanterns. Every craft had a story. Every decoration was made with love. The house smells of paint, pine, cinnamon, and joy. They were not just making decoration, they were making memories. Oh, on Christmas evening, the tree finally stood decorated, not with the store-bought ornaments, but with creations made by hands. The neighbors passing by stopped and stared from the window. Their jaws dropped, their heart warmed. "Look at that tree. It looked like the tree is telling a story of love and second chances." That night, everyone in town came to see Mila's tree. They realized something they had forgotten. Christmas is not about what you buy. It's about what you create, what you share, and what you give. Mila stood beside the tree and spoke softly. "Mila, these decorations were once thrown away, forgotten, unwanted, but all they needed was something to believe they could be beautiful again, just like people, just like movement, just like life." The room went silent. Then slowly warm applause filled the house. Narrator. And from yet that Christmas onward, the town began a new tradition. Every year, instead of buying new decoration, families gathered together to make them from what they already had. Children laughed, grandparents shared stories, home glowed with the creativity, and the little house at the end of Evergreen Lane became a symbol of the Christmas of second chances. Because sometimes the most beautiful things in life are the ones we choose to save, restore, and love again. May your home and heart fulfilled with warmth, creativity, and love, happiness, togetherness. many more you want to have in your life. Have a very nice and beautiful good day. God bless you all. Take care of yourself and your family members. Wishing you a very happy festival. Make your festival very beautiful with togetherness, beauty and creativity and many more you want to have in your life. May you have all things in your life what you want to have. Have a very nice and very good day. God bless.